Welcome to our weekly heart-brain coherence session. And today's session is about the power of patience. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, and then we're going to do actually not a heart-brain coherence. We're going to do a breathing technique that will transition into a heart-brain coherence meditation. But it's that breathing technique we'll do first. That is a nice technique to de-stress and to gather more patience, because stress and patience goes together. When you're stressed, you are impatient. When you calm down, you are more patient naturally. But have you ever wondered about the power that patience have? What is the power of patience? For me, it's like you're able to observe a situation without needing anything from it right away. You're just looking at it and let things unfold itself. And how often have you noticed, maybe yourself as well, that when you do that, when you are patient and you just observe the situation, and even if it's a stressful situation, like you want something to change, how often isn't it that when you actually calm down and observe the situation and taking it easy, how often things solve itself actually pretty quickly. So patience is pretty neat, because when you are impatient and you are in stress and you're trying to manipulate the situation or get control over the situation, now and then it gets even worse, because you're fiddling into something you shouldn't be fiddling with, maybe. So whenever I'm stressed or impatient, I always ask myself a question like, okay, is this something I have control over? And if it's something I know I have control over, I can do something about, then I do it. Of course, I'm not going to just sit around and just wait for things to solve itself. But if I don't have control over it or not full control over it, there is no need to be impatient about it, because you can't do anything about it. You just have to wait and see. And often the more you stress about it, the more impatient you are, the longer it takes for things to resolve itself. And even if you are trying to get control over something, while you really don't have it, it's also interfering with the natural flow of things. So cultivating patience and understanding the power of patience is a great tool for actually being less stressful, but also getting things done basically in the more correct way. And heart-brain coherence is perfect to cultivate patience, because it's a mindfulness technique. It calms your nervous system down, so you de-stress automatically. And if you're not stressed, you also are more patient. And a little breathing exercise we're going to start with will also cultivate patience, because first and foremost, it will balance yourself, because we are working with our energy system, our energy centers. And I will explain a little bit what we're going to do. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe in, you're going to visualize your breath, your focus going all the way down to your spine. And then we breathe out, and then we breathe in again, and again we focus all the way down to the base of our spine, but now we're doing kind of a ping pong effect. And our focus goes down to our spine, we let it jump up again a little bit, just between our navel and the base of our spine. Then we breathe out again, and we do the same exercise again. We breathe in, and then we jump back a little higher, right above the navel. So I'm going to guide you through it. It's a nice, fun breathing exercise, which not only balances that energy centers there. We're not going further up than the heart, because when we are at the heart, we are going to breathe through our heart and focus on our heart and balance the rest of our nervous system. But it's a nice way to get our lower energy centers all the way up to our heart in balance. Focus a little bit on them, get them aligned, and you will notice the effect of that actually immediately when you get out of that exercise or go over to the heart-brain coherence session. So I hope you're ready to cultivate some patience and that you understand the power of patience. So find yourself a comfortable position. Make sure you have good enough support. And again, we do it without music. just as well. Just follow my voice. Great. Okay, so let's start by centering ourselves. As always, take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let the day go. Lower your shoulders, close your eyes. Feel yourself getting centered, and then take a nice deep inhale again through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. All the way out. Feel yourself getting more and more centered. And again, a nice deep inhale through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. Let the day go. Breathe out and then breathe normally. Breathe normally like you usually do. And then notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Just to find that focus point. Notice where you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your nostrils. Maybe you feel your breath the most in the back of your throat. Or maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. Just notice where you feel your breath the most. And put your attention on that focus point, that point where you feel your breath the most. And notice how you are breathing through that point. Just follow your breath for a minute or so, and if you notice your mind has wandered off, your thoughts are all over the place, just gently, without any judgment, get back to your breath. That's okay. So just for a little while, follow your breath. Notice how you are breathing through that focus point. Very good. Let's start with a breathing exercise called the breath of patience. So take a deep breath in through your nose and imagine the breath reaching all the way to the base of your spine. And let your belly expand with your breath. So breathe all the way into the base of your spine. Let your belly expand. And then breathe out through your nose. All the way out. And then you take another deep breath. Again, let it reach all the way to the base of your spine. And this time, imagine once it hit the base of your spine that it bounces up a little bit and reaches the point between your pelvis and your belly button. And let it rest there. And breathe out through your nose again. Now we take another deep in-breath through our nose, and this time the breath hits the bottom and bounces up above your belly button. And then breathe out through your nose again, all the way out. And now one more time, take a final deep breath. Imagine it hits the base of your spine and bounce all the way up to your heart. Now your entire torso is filled with that rejuvenating breath. Let it hang there in your heart space and then breathe out through your nose again. And stay with your heart, focus on your heart space. You can help by putting your hand on your chest right there where your heart is. As you focus on your heart, imagine breathing through your heart as well. Breathing in through your heart, out through your heart, nice and calm, nice and slow. In through your heart, and out through your heart. So keep breathing through your heart. This special focus on your heart makes that your nervous system gets in balance, the information flow over your nervous system gets better, more efficient, and especially between the heart and the brain. So keep focusing on your heart, keep breathing through your heart. Nice and calm, nice and slow. As you breathe through your heart, focus on breathing through your heart. Thoughts might come up, feelings might come up, and that's okay. Be the observer of those feelings, emotions, and thoughts. Let them pass by. There's no need right now to react to them, to engage with them. Stay focused on breathing through your heart. Nice and calm, nice and slow. If you find it difficult to not engage with your thoughts, maybe you want to do some noting, which means that every thought that you have, you give it a label. If you think about your dog, or a situation with your dog or a pet, just give it a label: pet or dog or cat, animal, and then let it go. Get back to your breath. And whenever new thoughts come up, again, the first thing that comes to mind, just give it a label and let it go. And as you do that, just notice how patiently you become. Observing any thought, any feeling that pops up. And patiently waiting or noting, letting it go. Sometimes when you meditate, do your meditation practice, there is a sound in the room or outside of the house, or maybe someone in the house is not quiet. And notice what that does to you. How does that make you feel? And know that those are just sounds. And they don't have to bother you. Just like the thoughts and the feelings, you can acknowledge them and let them go. Keep focusing on your heart, keep breathing through your heart for a little while more. Can you imagine how it feels being patient? Can you imagine how it feels being patient and seeing a situation resolve itself? Would you feel gratitude, appreciation, joy, relief? So think about the situation where you are impatient or are patient, and just seeing a situation resolve itself for the better. And as you do that, create the feelings of relief, gratitude, and joy inside of you. Just imagine a situation where you choose to be patient and let it resolve itself. See it happening in front of you. And create the feelings and make it as real as possible. As you breathe through your heart, a feeling of relief, joy, appreciation, gratitude. And it's okay if you notice a smile on your face. It's okay if you notice a calm coming over you, a warmth going through your body. That's all okay. Okay, then I want you to take a good deep inhale. And as you inhale, let that breath go down again to the base of your spine. And then let it jump all the way back to your heart space. And breathe out. Lower your shoulders and breathe normally. And just linger in that moment of patience and calm. Just linger in that feeling. Breathing normally. then let's become more aware of the room you are in as we slowly return. Become more aware of the sounds in the room you are in. Getting back slowly. Gently move your body back and forth and from side to side. Wiggle with your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back. Great work, everyone. Well done. And just notice how you feel compared to before the session. Welcome back, Don. Welcome back, everyone, on Second Life and on Instagram. So, that exercise, that little breathing exercise, you can do that, of course, separately. You don't have to put a heart-brain coherence meditation after it. We just glued those two together right now. But that little exercise where we breathe in, let our breath go down to the base of our spine, breathe out, breathe in again, and do that ping-pong effect that your breath goes down to the spine, jumps up a little bit, just between the base of your spine and your belly button, and then you breathe out again, and then you breathe in again, base of your spine, and then over your belly button, and then one more time, and then back to your heart. And that is a nice way of working with your energy centers, balancing them, and actually that exercise alone, it's called the breath of patience for a reason, makes that your energy flow is such that you become more relaxed and also more patient, because we work with those energy centers down there. So a little bit of energy work there as well. Okay, I hope you liked it. I hope to see you back next week again for another heart-brain coherence session. Make sure to visit our website, tmg.community, or visit me on our Matrix server. You find all the information on the TMG community website as well. We'll be back again next week with another heart-brain coherence. Make sure to give me some suggestions for themes for the coming weeks, because I'm running out of suggestions right now. So please come with some suggestions, questions, anything like that. Maybe you want to do a all different kind of style of meditation. You want to investigate that? Sure. Just send me a message and I'll try to respond to it as good as I can. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take good care. Be safe. And namaste. Bye, everyone. See you next week.